In this video, I'm going to demonstrate one of the new features in version 2.0.0 of OmniView. That feature is the new Zero Wizard for collecting zero scans from a Nero analyzer. Start by locking the analyzer and then clicking the Zero Wizard button. This wizard is meant to simplify the process of collecting zero scans from a Nero analyzer. A zero scan is a measure of the amount of light coming through the system of fibers and filters and lenses and your probe so that it can be used to provide stability of spectra produced throughout the life of the analyzer. It's very important to have good, clean zero scans to produce good results from the Nero analyzer. This first page of the wizard explains briefly what a zero scan is. For 412 users, we called that the reference scan, but we've changed the terminology to zero. To collect a zero scan, it's very important that the probe be pulled out of the process and cleaned and dried. This wizard can operate in two different modes. The first mode is the zero collection mode. You can also use this wizard to look at the current and past zero scans used by the system. So let's start by collecting a couple of scans. This page describes how we validate or verify the quality of the zero scans being collected. You have choices here whether to accept the zero scans automatically if they pass that validation. You can also select to manually observe and accept zero scans, or if you are sure of what you're doing and know that you have set things up correctly, you can skip validation altogether. The validation criteria are seen here. We check both the magnitude of the scan, in other words, the area under the spectral curve, and we check the shape of the spectrum. What we're doing is we're comparing the new scan with the existing scan that's currently being used for each channel, and we're looking for differences to be less than these amounts shown here. So we're going to select this option. We're going to perform the scans, validate them, and accept them if they are good enough, if they pass validation. On this screen, you select the channels that you want to zero. This button allows you to quickly turn them all on and off. We're just going to select a couple channels. This page simply gives you a chance to review what you're about to do. And now we do it. Now we start the scans. Okay, so the first scan finished, and we see by the green color that the validation passed. And this check mark indicates that we have automatically accepted that scan as the new zero scan for channel 1. You can click on the row and you can see the scans in these charts. The scan includes the light that's seen on channel fiber and on the reference fiber. Now channel 8 is finished, but we can see by the color that it did not pass validation. And by looking at the chart, you can see that the magnitude of the scan is quite a bit less than the current zero scan on channel 8. And its shape is different than the current zero scan. The scan we just took, the blue line, contains some absorbance. And what that indicates is we have left the probe into the process or didn't clean it properly or something of that nature. If you wish to accept that as your zero scan, you can try by clicking this button here, and it's warning us that this zero scan failed validation. Do we know what we are doing? And at this point I say, no, I don't want to accept that. Okay. All right, so that's how you collect scans. I'm going to close the window, and it's going to warn me that I have an unaccepted zero scan. Do I want to throw it away? And I do. So I'll click yes. So let's go back into the wizard. This time we will review zero scans. We have a table showing all of the zero scans for the currently selected channel, which let's go look at channel 1. And you can select multiple scans and compare them side by side. Let's go to channel 8. This is our current zero scan, but I can look at other scans. Here's one. This was a case where we accidentally accepted a bad zero scan, so you can look at the differences. This screen also allows you to export and import zero scans, and you can delete zero scans. Let's get rid of this bad zero scan. So let's have it as the only selected scan and say delete. All right. So this is the new Zero Wizard, which simplifies the process of collecting zero scans. That is available in version 2.0.0 of OmniView.